Sander with Broadcast Beat. We're at SIGGRAPH 2016 at the Anaheim Convention Center, and I'm here with Ankit at the Nvidia booth. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. Now this amazing contraption caught my eye, and I know it's brand new, so can you tell us what it is and what it does?
Sure. So this is our the Nvidia DGX One. It's basically our highest end system we make. It has 8 of our newest highest end GPUs. It's the Pascal architecture. The GP100, typically they're used for compute workloads, but when you think about rendering is also a compute type workload. So that's why we say this is the fastest rendering system out there as far as for GPU rendering. The other interesting thing about this system here is that the GPUs are interconnected with a new technology called NVLink, and NVLink allows, the way to simplify it is that GPUs can access each other's memory. So each of these GPUs have 16 gigs of memory, and with NVLink, at a very high speed, this GPU can look at the memory of that GPU and be able to work on it. So one of the demos we have here is we have a data set that's larger than can fit on one GPU. It's about 50-something gigabytes, so it's using multiple GPUs to share that memory, and all the GPUs are working together to work on this large data set. It's actually a data set courtesy of Pixar, and we're using that as just an example to show how you can, in real time, work on large data sets and do rendering with it.
That's so amazing. No, I love that. So who does this serve? Whose life is this making easy?
So if you're doing, typically it's for rendering, right? So if you're creating films, creating assets, creating things that, worlds, reality things that are not, like 3D models, and you want to ray trace them, visualize them, this will just make it go really, really fast. It's also useful for, I see a lot of VR at the show. Yeah. So VR actually requires a lot of rendering horsepower. Yeah. And so if you want to do, like, I don't know, a really photosphere or something like that, it would take hours, days. So what this type of thing does is it takes something that took weeks becomes days, something that took days becomes hours, something that took hours becomes minutes and seconds. So your interactivity, your productivity through the pipeline is so much faster, right? So it's basically to help get that throughput out.
That's perfect. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And if people want to know more about it, especially because it's new, where can they go find everything about you?
www.nvidia.com/DGX1.
There you go. Thank you so much.
All right, cheers, thanks.
Yeah.